broken agenda. Diana was raised in a working-class family with values of hard work, resilience, and community. Experienced in healthcare, teaching, real estate, and other fields with first-hand understanding of the challenges families face. She is a proven fighter for the environment and fair representation, standing against gerrymandered districts that silence voices. Now a grandmother in Van Buren, committed to leaving a stronger, safer, and more prosperous world for the next generation. Unlike Steve Womack, Diana will not be a yes person for Donald Trump or anyone else. She will listen to neighbors, fight for working families, and bring common sense solutions to Washington. Diana is prepared to serve Arkansas with honesty, courage, and compassion, building a future that works for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Diana Lawrence.
Like Womack, most of us don't need a reminder of what Trump has been doing, and the list is much too long to attempt to summarize. But the extremely short version will tell you that he's amassing authoritarian powers for himself, and he's using those powers to destroy the America we recognize. And he's doing it with extreme cruelty. In his first term, he shocked America with his treatment of innocent immigrant children, keeping them in kennels with foil blankets and separating some of them forever from their parents, not even having a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet of where the children were sent. Trump continues this mistreatment of immigrants by creating an ICE Gestapo that clandestinely kidnaps anyone they want, including actual American citizens, and then disappears some of them, all without any means of justice. ICE is now a very expensive part of our government and is apparently the motive, partly now, for Governor Sarah's mega prison in Arkansas. Trump has hollowed out the civilian institutions of government and destroyed programs like USAID that had saved lives across the world and brought American goodwill all over the world. We all know he's corrupt. He doesn't understand the damage these tariffs are causing. He doesn't understand climate change, and he has gutted programs of security to Americans, including FEMA, Medicaid, Social Security coming up, and Medicare coming up. He has defunded support of PBS and NPR, my favorites, and he has attempted to censor the commercial television networks. Perhaps worst of all, he's dividing us. It is, sorry, I lost my place. And the Supreme Court has said he can do whatever he wants, and Congressman Steve Womack is all for it. And he's not just for it, he's gleeful. Like if you look at his Friday newsletter, he is gleeful about what is happening. I talk with future constituents on most days. I call a lot of people on the phone. I want to know who they are. Nearly everyone places protecting democracy, saving democracy at the top of their list. Even above things like the immigration and ICE and the economy, they are putting protecting democracy up there at #1. And nothing else can possibly matter that as much, because in order to do the good work on all these other programs, we have to have a safe democracy. And today, we know there are 2 Democratic candidates, and we both want, Rob and I both want to replace Steve Womack. We will both give help to Trump, but there are differences between us. And I guess one of the differences between me, I'm a very bold thinker. I'm a big picture thinker, and I do want to take this opportunity to make great change. I think since so many things are broken, now is a good time to go for it and get done what we want to get done. Thank you. Go for broke, as they say. I believe the task for Democratic supporters like you is to help candidates to become known, share their media, help with money needs, and during primary season between November and March, your job is to figure out which one of us can best serve you in this district. After the primary, we need to help the Democratic candidate as much as possible. To win, we need the votes of all the Democrats and about 1/3 of the Republicans. I am running to represent you because we are currently not well represented by Steve Womack. And my website, if you want to take a look, is dianalorescongress.com, and I urge you to read it and find out more about me, because this is a really big election. Thank you.